Alicia Carter once said, "I cannot compete with the voices in your head," and I gagged. But you know what? She's right. You genuinely can't compete with the prevailing stories in someone's mind, no matter how much you try. People are essentially going to think what they are going to think, and a lot of that is going to be informed by their underlying beliefs and the things that they on a subconscious level believe about the world, and you cannot change that no matter how hard you try. I saw a quote recently that said, if you torture the data enough, it will tell you exactly what you want to hear. And that is what happens essentially with our underlying beliefs and with the underlying beliefs of others. We take in data from the world around us and it gets filtered through the lens of our perception of things based on the beliefs that we hold. You can't change that in somebody else. That work is theirs to do. And at the point where you realize that you're not going to be able to get past a story, it sounds harsh, but it is time to give up trying to get past that story, because you will not be the thing that convinces them. The work on changing that story to something that is more in line with truth and reality is theirs to do. And there is nothing that you can or will say that will not be filtered through that lens. I see a lot of talk about leave people where they start acting weird at, and honestly, I agree for the most part. I think there is some room for discussion sometimes, but when it becomes a case where you realize that there is a story here that I cannot fix and cannot change, it is not your responsibility to fix or change it. Neither will it be effective for you to try. And it's a shame, because some of the stories that we have and that other people have when it comes to how they see themselves and how they in turn interact with the world can be like really out of line with the truth. But the only thing that we can do is change that within ourselves. And part of changing that is knowing that you don't deserve to be projected on. You deserve to be seen accurately. You deserve to be seen as an individual that sits outside of somebody else's story.